I want to tell you that getting your master and the PhD degree from Taiwan, you will have the best return on your investment compared with any other choices. Let me tell you, the most popular job in 20 years back, it might not exist today. For example, for a lady, 20 years back, like computer typing ladies. Now, even the junior high school student, they know how to type. They know how to use the Microsoft operation system. So no job for the typing lady anymore. And in the same logic, the most popular job in 2040 might not exist today. For some popular job today, so imagine some most popular job today, it might not be needed 20 years later. Imagine whatever you are studying or you are heading toward now, it might go to the dead end. So you should carefully choose your career path, isn't it? Let me tell you one thing. 50 years later, I'm not sure what product is going to be in the market, but I am sure that there are a lot of products, there are a lot of service. It's going to disappear from the market. But only one product, you will stay strong. Remember that. The one product, 50 years later, in 2070, you will still be there. Do you know what it is? It's the chips in any electronic product, chip. Because the chip is the only interface between the digital and the material world. Okay, the prediction is that it's going to exist at least 100 years. Actually, you know that 50 years later, if you choose to study in the semiconductor, you will still have a good job. If you choose the semiconductor, you are safe. And for your information, that Taiwan is the #1 chip manufacturing countries. I'm not saying that in terms of capacity, but the supply chain that we have, the full supply chain of the chip manufacturing. 50 years later, Taiwan would be still staying strong. So how about then you think, how about getting a job, high-tech job in US? Do you know how hard to get a job in Google? Google, every year, they receive 2 million job applicants, and only 1 out of 130 applicants receive 1 job offer. So the chance is 0.7%, even less than 1%. For those top universities in US, unless you are the top university from IITs, it's not easy for Indian students to get the full scholarship. So the investment for the master degree in US, it might at least will cost you about $120,000. That means 90 lakhs rupees, 90 lakhs. And your starting salary in Google would be $85,000 if you get the offer. If you beat 99.3% of the people. After the living cost expense, deduct the tax, you can return your loan in 7 years, yeah? If you keep your expense low. How about Taiwan? What is the return on your investment? If you graduate from the decent university in India, and you have good GPA, and you have the good English exam score, then your chance of getting a scholarship to study in Taiwan is at least 40%, based on whatever the condition that I say. Even you're not getting a scholarship, the cost of study in Taiwan for a master degree is only 10 lakh, okay? And the number one semiconductor manufacturing and design company in the world is TSMC. Remember that. The first year of the salary plus bonus in TSMC is about $35,000. And you can return your student loan actually in about 1.5 years if you study in Taiwan. So the cost of study in Taiwan is only 8% of the cost in US. And the salary is about 41% of the Google if you got the offer. Now you ask, getting to Google, actually only 1%, less than 1%. How hard it is getting to the TSMC? Listen now. If you study in NTHU, where there are a lot of professors, they are working on a lot of projects with TSMC. If you choose the right professor and work very hard to get the recognition from your professor, with your professor's recommendation, your chance of getting a job offer from TSMC is 100%. Okay, NTHU is the #1 engineering university in Taiwan. If you're thinking of getting your higher education without putting too much financial burden on your family, or you want to make your own bright future on your own hand, getting admission in NTHU is one of your best options. And it's one thing I would like to make it very clear. If you're thinking of using Taiwan or NTHU as a stepping stone, getting your master degree in Taiwan and then go to US and UK or any other so-called like developed country for your PhD degree, then please don't apply NTHU, because in your master degree, the schools and the professor, they are investing in you, and they're expecting you to contribute your ability to their school in your PhD time. If you want to finish your, master degree and work in Taiwan, it's okay. But if you're only thinking that getting a master degree in Taiwan and PhD somewhere else, please don't take advantage of the people in Taiwan. The intention have to be right, because if you are not doing the right thing, the next Indian student, they might have a difficult time to get admission because that you are not making the right example for them. Besides, I can tell you that the next 30 years, till 2050, working in Taiwan for sure, you will not have a much brighter future than those developed countries